Let's face it, you are more than a resume. You have a personality and things about you which just cannot be captured on paper. On this podcast, we are working to humanize the hiring experience by giving you a voice. So let's talk, learn from one another, and find that next great opportunity. I'm your host, Eric Ryan Jones, and this is Fired Before Christmas. Hello everyone, and welcome to the very first episode of the Fired Before Christmas podcast. So I want to take some time with this episode to introduce myself, my story, and my motivation behind starting the podcast. So who am I? Well, my name is Eric Ryan Jones, and I'm the husband to an amazing woman, father to two wonderful little girls, and chief pooper scooper for our two cats. I currently live near Atlanta, Georgia, but have family spread out all across the United States. I'm currently employed full-time by an amazing consulting company, Slalom Consulting, where I spend my days helping organizations and teams be better and more efficient with their operations. But my story hasn't always been this way. Back in 2018, I left my job with Equifax to try my hand in the startup world. I joined a small marketing enablement company who was looking to do a re-platform of their offerings. It was a great opportunity for me to stretch some skill areas that I'd always wanted to explore. Unfortunately, the company struggled throughout 2018, and on December 17th, I was let go from the company in a restructuring of the IT department. For those at home doing the math, I was let go 7 days before Christmas, hence the name, Fired Before Christmas, for the podcast and the website. Honestly, the timing was pretty epic. You see, my family and I were in the process of buying a new home and selling our current home. A few days before I was let go, the home we were planning to buy fell through because of some concessions we had asked for and were subsequently denied for by the seller. Since these were non-negotiable for us, we walked away from the deal. To top it off, the due diligence for our home ended the day before I was let go. This meant we couldn't go back on the sale of our home without incurring some serious potential legal action or financial burdens. So imagine with me, here I am a week from Christmas with no job, the house my family is living in is about to not be ours, and I have no idea what to do. So we moved in with my wife's family in Florida, into their 4-bedroom, 2-bath rancher right next to Grandpa's farm. Now those first few days were very rough. Lots of self-doubt, lots of money worries, lots and lots of questions about what will I do next, where will I work next, what happens if my daughters get sick or break a bone, what happens to me and my wife if we get sick. So I started to hustle. I went on unemployment almost immediately and learned very quickly that my weekly paychecks were going to be just barely enough to pay some of our essential bills and keep us fed. Luckily, we had housing covered thanks to my wife's parents' generosity. I also found some catastrophic health insurance in case something did go wrong because COBRA was not a financially viable option for us. I even enrolled my two girls in government-sponsored health care so they could continue to get checkups and be covered for more minor afflictions. And of course, I searched for jobs every day for about 8 hours or more. I had a pretty good system for myself. 1, wake up and get coffee. 2, check my emails for job leads and possible interviews. 3, if I got some good follow-ups, I scheduled interviews or responded to any questions or requests that they may have. 4, then I hit the job boards hard, searching and applying for anything and everything that piqued my interest and looked like something I could do. 5, research. I looked all over Glassdoor, LinkedIn, and any other little bit of information I could find for the companies who were showing interest in me, and always spent time talking to others who were looking for jobs or who had jobs and could offer advice, recruiters, headhunters, anyone who would talk to me, I talked to them. And this is what really turned me around, gave me the strength to keep going. It was all those unemployed people and all those others around me who helped offer encouragement, giving me tips and tricks for my resume, interviewing tips, job leads, and even more encouragement. I found recruiters who didn't have a single job for me but gave me invaluable advice about my LinkedIn profile, my resume format, even the emails I sent out or replied with. So after 3 months, I landed a job with my current company and decided I had to get back to this community. Fast forward a year later, I'm finally making good on that promise. Fired Before Christmas is an opportunity for me to give back. I hope that through this podcast and the subsequent website, I can help to humanize the hiring experience. How? By sharing your story. You, the unemployed of the world, you, the job seekers of the world, who are working every single day to get back into the workforce. I want to bring your stories to light, and maybe even through these podcasts, give you another marketing platform for yourself. I hope to bring on additional guests who can benefit you and provide you with hope, resources, and tools which can expedite your return to the workforce. This podcast is for you, and I cannot wait to talk to you, to learn about your story, and to help you get to where you want and deserve to be. Together, let's humanize the hiring experience. Until next time, this is Eric Ryan Jones, and you've been listening to the Fire Before Christmas podcast.